Hey everybody, it's Seth with Jenson USA, and we're here at the Shimano booth at Outdoor Demo at Interbike. And I'm here with Joe, and he's going to run us through the thing that makes the new Di2 XTR group super cool. All right, Joe, so why don't you go ahead and show us the thing that you think is the best feature about XTR Di2?
You bet. Yeah, so we call it Synchro Mode, and what that means is with one shifter you'll be able to shift the front derailleur and the rear derailleur. So that clears up. A lot of people wanted a one-by system just to simplify. They don't want the shifter on their bars. It's too confusing, whatever the reason might be. So they kind of have the best of both worlds. We have your full 2x gear range with the 1140 in the back, and with multiple choices of 2x configurations. But you need to see what the Synchro Mode does to really appreciate what's going on. So as I pedal through here, I'm just in the middle of the cassette, and I'm going to go for an easier gear. And so I'm shifting up, and I'm going to hit this next gear, and I heard a chime up here. You might not have heard that in there, but when you're riding, you hear a little chime. So that tells me that the next gear with my thumb shifter is going to kick it down into the small ring up front. And at the same time that happened, if you notice, this went from the big cog to the second cog. So what that's doing is keeping a nice close step gear ratio, so you never have that big spike in cadence. With the shifter, everyone's used to the double click. We still have that, even though this is electronic. So if I just bang this twice, I get 2 gears. But now here's something you can't do with mechanical. If I just hold this down, it keeps shifting. So now, if I go back up and I just hold this down, we're going up through the whole cassette. We did a front shift, and we compensated, and then up to the easiest gear, and then I can do the same thing going back the other way. Now, if for some reason you don't like that, you can actually control this. When you hit it in one click, you can hold it down for a second, and you can tell it to just go 2 gears or 3 gears, whatever your style of riding might need. And as far as further customization, you can actually control how quickly the derailleur makes it shift. So if you're a fast spinner, you're going to want to probably put a faster shift on it. Like right now, it just starts in the default mode. So if you're spinning real fast, keep a high cadence, you're going to do the faster one. But if you're a slower revolutions, you can put it to the slower speed, so then it syncs up kind of personally to your riding style. So that's another thing you can't do with a mechanical system. And one last thing too that this is going on is we got auto trim. So as this is auto trimming following the chain, that means you never have a big gap on your chain. Because if you're in an extreme chain situation, that means there's a big window where the chain could fall off. So now the derailleur is always centered between the chain. So there's a very, very small window, so the likelihood of dropping chains is almost gone.
Well, thank you very much, Joe. This is awesome looking group, and looks like a good option for those people who really want to customize their rides. So this has been Seth with Jenson USA, and reminding you to keep pedaling.